Nick Ayton, and building on some of the posts I've been making about entering the Middle East, new markets, the GCC, I thought I'd go through a list of the things that I've come across where what you have in terms of engineering capability, products, services could fit and may be interesting to you. And yeah, I've actually written them down, which is new for me because I normally can remember everything or most things. So let's go through the list, shall we? Remind ourselves that the UAE in particular is aiming for between 6 and 8% GDP, which is a stretch target, to be honest, and they need a lot of things to come into place to be able to deliver against that. So, tourism, expats, foreign direct investment, and also access to materials, which is the first thing on the list. They're continually building, they're building out infrastructure, they're building out services, they're building out things to house the visitors, and they need more capacity. So anything to do with building materials is going to get attention, especially efficient building materials. The region wants to move away from traditional cements and concretes, and they want to find innovative ways of finding things that are more efficient, have better tensile strength, have better properties for thermodynamic dissipation, which is because it's a hot climate and it does get hot there. So the other area that they're interested in is what they call, you've heard of net zero. Well, what about positive zero? In other words, materials, buildings, properties, and new types of housing that actually deliver back to the grid. So that's very interesting, isn't it? So from an infrastructure point of view, that's what they want. And if you've got recipes, processes, things that they can make on the ground at site that cuts down on supply chain and logistics and movement, then that's even better. Obviously, everything's to do with healthcare. They want to be a healthcare leader. They understand that the health of a nation, it's a young nation, a young country, young people, by and large. They've got high volumes of people under the age of 30. And anything to do with longevity, so that's stem cell therapeutics, actual treatments and therapeutics, all kinds of equipment to support healthcare, robotic surgery, obviously AI inevitably, which is able to process healthcare data, but also storing and processing healthcare data, which leads very nicely onto the next one, which is data centers. They are a data conscious country. They're building data centers. They do want to lead AI. They understand they need to bring in high performance processing. They need to bring in storage, means of storage at speed and processing at speed. And of course, the whole energy debate around driving data centers and being able to find new efficient ways of actually feeding the energy in. And if you've got energy solutions, portable solutions, excuse me, then it could fit. And then the engineering side of things, of course, is they have an interesting energy policy. So any materials, any products, any engineering that allows them to rationalize and manage a mixed grid, mixed energy policy, that's also going to be much needed. So platforms and supercapacitors and things like that is something that will go down well. The other areas, of course, is food. Food security is a big thing in the region, as it is in most countries now. And, being desert, and they don't have, green arable land everywhere, they're looking for ways to optimise food on the ground and food supply, food yield, and also food quality. Quantity is one thing, but they want to make sure they can get access to food quality, and that goes side by side with water. Of course, water is a precious resource in the region, and they're always looking for water solutions. Desalination sort of works, but it's got a high footprint, and they're looking for different ways of of protecting, preserving, and the circular economy to do with food and water is a significant interest. So just looking at my list, have I gone through my list? And of course, this is just touching the surface, really. Everything is open for business, and the list is extensive. And this is about doing things at scale. The country, the region, wants to do things at scale. So if you're a UK business and you can provide any of these things, let's help you get to the right people at the right time, the right place. So the region loves licensing, they like partnerships, it's in their DNA, and you don't have to set up an office there unless you want to, which is much easier these days. And we can give you agency and access to the people that we know that want to buy this stuff. Give me a call, talk soon. Bye for now.